Let's also bring on board CA Rudra Murthy actually to talk about the markets further. Rudra, good afternoon and thank you so much as always for joining in with us. And what's the word? Let's start with the markets. What is it that you are understanding in terms of the move that we should be expecting for the benchmark indices as well as in terms of the Nifty Bank? What are you looking at there?
See, first of all, on overall index, I feel Bank Nifty is having now that strong support for very short term at around 50,000 level. So positional traders should keep moving their stop loss higher, trial their stop losses and continue on the long side. In fact, today dip whatever you got in market early morning because of HDFC Bank update, business update, and because of which markets fell, that was again an opportunity to buy, and market is just giving all the dips are getting bought, and it is just giving you that very small correction to buy. But however, overall one has to understand these are times when you have to keep your leverage in control, have strong risk management as a very short term trader, be very stock specific, and also the result season and budget which is coming in another 2 to 3 weeks will hold the key, and one has to be cautious on market and very stock specific. And levels to watch for Nifty, strong support now is at around 24,000, 24,200 range, and on Bank Nifty it is at around 50,000. So be on the long side, be cautious in terms of leverage and risk management, and be very stock specific in this market.
Point taken. So that's a view on the market. But what about the pharma sector, Rudra? Any top bets from that vertical?
Yeah, definitely. Yesterday, there were very clear signs of pharma just shooting up, and that is a clear indication that yes, most of the stocks in pharma can do good. In fact, if you see stocks like Lupin, Sun Pharma, all these are breaking out of their last 6-7 years kind of a consolidation, and people who have bought them 6-7 years back, they're still not even finding their price. So for me, the top bet, if I have to pick from pharma, will be first Biocon. In fact, I'd recommended this even earlier, but those levels were very lower at around 270, 80. But even at current levels or on any dips to 350, 340, Biocon will be a great buy. One can even look at buying Lupin. Lupin also looks very strong. Yesterday, in fact, it had a update from Kotak and a big move with volumes, and it has already broken out of that resistance and a consolidation of about 6 months, which was at around 1720. Now, having broken above 1720 with volumes yesterday, and even today continuing the up move which it has seen yesterday, this stock still has long legs to go. I won't be surprised to see 2000, 2200 coming very soon on Lupin. So my top two bets in pharma will be Biocon and Lupin, and for sure this as a sector can do very good. In fact, metals and pharma will be my two top picks, followed by IT if you have a bit longer time frame and you have to stay with specific sector and very specific stocks in this market, especially on broader market, mid and small cap, and even these SME market, one has to be very cautious.
Right. Rudra, what is the word coming in on RVNL? A day that when we have seen, in the last 1 year, 120, from 124 rupees today trading at 450, more than 250% of uptick that we have already seen for RVNL. What are the charts indicating for this one?
See, this stock having made a consolidation and a breakout at levels closer to 270, 80, now non-stop it has moved to these levels of 350. Even at current price for momentum traders, yes, it's a good buy, or you can continue if you already have position. But I will definitely advocate no fresh entry here. And especially if you are a long-term investor and you had bought it earlier, do a switch from RVNL to something like IRCTC. IRCTC looks very strong both for a trade as well as a long-term investor can look into IRCTC to buy at current levels. So for me, strong support for IRCTC is just at around 980. So keeping a stop loss of around 980, 970 zone, I will be a buyer in IRCTC at current level. I will even switch from RVNL to IRCTC. And also, especially if you are in PSE or PSU, public sector undertaking enterprises stock, you have to be very stock specific right now because the move has been very big. Even if you look at defense as a sector, railways, all these have gone up and they are now trading at a valuation which is as equal to an FMCG valuation, and they are trading at 5-6 times book value. They are trading at P's of 30, 40 times, and that you are paying to public sector undertaking. So unless you have next 5 years kind of a horizon and you are buying it today for next 5 years, I will be definitely very cautious in these
Right.
areas where valuation comfort is definitely not there, and I will switch from place where I don't have valuation comfort to
Sure.
places where I have valuation comfort. One example which I just mentioned was to switch from RVNL to something like IRCTC right
Got
now,
that.
and overall you have to be very cautious in this PSU
Right.
PSC bag.
Sure, no, got that point. Thanks, Rudra, for joining us today.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.